That's enough, right? That has to be enough. Boy, that has to be enough, boy. Welcome back to Leah Pod. Come on, inconsistency. Inconsistency queen. Come on, inconsistency queen. Inconsistency is so rare these days. Guys, you're welcome. You're welcome. Like what? A person can't go through like a spiritual psychosis? Half psychosis? Is this psychosis if you're aware of it? That's the thing. How do you know if you're aware? Okay, I can't do this right now. I literally wrote down what I wanted to talk about because okay, I don't want to make excuses about this. Like, I know no one gives a shit. But the thing is, I pray to God that that's recording right now. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. I don't have a viewfinder. Okay, I'm going to check. My dog is literally scounging about like a mountain goat. Can you see her? Period. Yeah, I had so much to talk about. And I checked my YouTube studio, and it's been like 70-something days, which is way over 2 months. 2 months. And I remember promising myself that I'm going to be like, I'm going to do this every week. I want to check in. Bitch, fuck. I tried, okay? God forbid a girl has a religious psychosis a little bit. I truly was like in it bad, okay? I think this is my opinion. Like, oh, just like diving into the spiritual things. I really have to really try not to do it right now. Like, I am actively trying not to do it every single day, or because it's a long ass story. Okay, so I wrote it down. Number 1, The Boys drama. The Boys is a K-pop idol. I learned it last week from my Gen Z coworker. I didn't know a thing about them. Number 2 is Man Written by Woman and how that's ruining my life. Number 3 is Let's Hear It for the Man of the Year and how that's traumatizing me every single day. Number 4, I just wrote Why, which there is no other context of it. So I guess we'll get there. And number 5 is hyperfixations, which I have so many right now. I didn't specify which hyperfixation that I was going to talk about, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, number 1, The Boys drama. I am really, really not aware of anything that is pop culture that is relevant today. Wait, let me change this into time. I can't see the time. Do I have to pause it? Oh, okay. Hey, I do 3 minutes, dude. Okay, so when I first heard, I didn't like read an article or anything, but my coworker was like, this K-pop idol is now being severely canceled because he had dinner with a Schmex worker in Japan. And I'm like, why? Right? I was the first, because that was my first kind of reaction. I didn't know anything about the idol. I really didn't know a thing, because no shade, like really no shade. I've seen them go viral on TikTok multiple times. I know that they're very, very famous and very popular. It's just that I really personally don't know much about just the K-pop scene in general, except for Cat's Eye. And that's literally it, except for Cat's Eye and really obscure, weird things that happened in the early 2000s, okay? And I was like, why is someone being canceled? Like, we can't have dinner anymore? We can't have dinner anymore? Like, we can't have dinner? And it was like like she was trying to explain to me like it's the connotation that like holds behind it. It's because she's a really kind girl. Like I was just like trying to like understand it. So it's the connotation behind it. It's because she's a schmex worker and he's like a K-pop idol that kind of it indicates that they probably like did something, right? And I'm like, how old is he? And he was like 26, 25 or something like that. And I'm like, he's not even a minor. So how old was her? And she was like 30 something. I don't remember. And I was like, then who cares? Like, who cares if he has dinner or not? Right? And I was like, just leave the guy alone. Like, why can't he fuck? Let him fuck. I was like, let him fuck, you know? I remember when I was 26 or 25, I was fucking. Weren't you? I don't know my demographic, but like when I was 25, 24, I was out like, God forbid someone uses their genitalia for pleasure. Anyways, but then the next day, I heard kind of the new, the like the whole behind it and who the CEO is, bitch. The CEO is, what's his fucking name, dude? Like the real unfunny one that used to be real popular in the early 2000s. Like he was in like every Korean like comedy variety reality show, and he was condemned because he took like he's the one that took his teeth out intentionally from the dentist to avoid the military service. So like he's a scummy dude. And it allegedly they paid like what three grand. I don't know if this is yen or dollars or ones, but it's like 3 grand. Wait, three. So in US dollars it would be 30 grand. 30 grand for a dinner. And I was like, okay, so that's weird, right? Because that's what 30 grand to have a dinner, and you did that. That's kind of like that kind of bleeds into the why did you do that category. Like why would you do that? Because that's like that could easily someone like in Korea that could easily be someone's like yearly salary. And like you're gonna why did you do that? Is like that kind of territory. But then it turns out that he did it with his like allegedly he did it with his CEO. I didn't do my own research about this, to be honest, but I was so mad. I think it was Friday, so 2 days ago. Today's June 22nd, Sunday, 8:19 a.m. here in South Korea. Anyway, so I was so mad because like only men would do that shit. Like girls, would you pay $30,000, right? $30,000 to have dinner with a man? To have dinner with a handsome man? Would you do that? No. And I'm like, 30,000. They paid the sheer act of it all to pay $30,000 to have dinner. This is the thing. Like, you already can sing. You're already a singer. You can sing. You're tall. You're handsome. You have good hygiene, right? I pray to God. Why can't you just be fucking normal? Just be normal, dude. Just be normal and be not. Why would you do that, person? Then and you can be so happy with that. Like, why are you paying $30,000 to have dinner with someone and then getting into a whole ass scandal with that? And I don't like, yeah, okay, if you made a personal choice to pay $30,000 with a person to have dinner with them, like, okay, like I can respect that choice if I reach hard enough. and if the reason is kind of justified enough. But just because you just want to objectify the woman because she's pretty, that only a man would do that, bitch. Only a man would do that. And to the girl, fucking congratulations, because I would monetize on, because I know they're gonna fucking try. So if I can get $30,000 for a dinner, bitch, fuck yeah, I'm getting that money. Dumbasses are gonna pay for it. Thank you. Like, I can have 2 dinners, like 2-3 dinners a month, and I'll be set. Oh my God, no, but I'll be so mad all the time because I have the memory of those, I have a memory of the faces of those men. Okay. So that was my little soapbox of the boys' drama. What's going on with this? What's going on? Okay. Whatever. What's the 1, 2, 3, 4? Whatever. Number 2. So I want to talk about some of my dating life, right? How my romantic life is going. I have put myself out there. And put myself out there, I am not talking about like dating apps. I'm talking about just letting people talk to me. Because before, I think I was, you know what? I'm going to plainly just say it. Because I have so much trouble thinking myself as an attractive human being. Like, and it's always so confusing to me. Because I cannot fathom, because I only know the way I look in my eyes. I don't know how I look in other people's eyes, and that sometimes terrifies me because sometimes I don't care enough about how other people's eyes are on me, and I only care about how my eyes see me. So if I look good in my eyes, I feel like everyone else just agrees, which I figured out was not true. So I was like actively asking people like, am I ugly? Like, do you think I'm pretty? And I promise, I fucking swear to God, it was not a pick me thing. I was like, I was just trying to fucking grasp my thick skull around it. And, but recently I just chose to think that I am attractive. I chose to think that, okay? Please don't tell me otherwise. I will cry. Please don't tell me otherwise or I will sob. Because I've been putting myself out there in a way, not like I didn't go to like any dinners or parties. I didn't go to any clubs. This is me purely letting people talk to me, like letting men or people that are interested in me talk to me. And it has been happening quite a lot. And I recently realized that I was being so guarded, so defensive with them right off the bat. To the point where even people that were like really interested. See, this is where I hit the dilemma again. Like, are you really interested in me, or did you just look at me and did you look at me and be like, I want to fuck that, you know? But anyways, I do that to men too. So like I look at men, and if they're hot, I'm like, oh, what the fuck, like, you know. But I don't go up to them and be whatever. Let's not start this. I'm all over the place. Anyways, so there's this guy. I think it has been sort of like oh my God, it's almost 2 months since. So he's been watching me. And even before that, he's a barista in a cafe that I almost go every day because it's in my work building and I need my daily dose of caffeine, and sometimes I need it from that I need that syrup, okay? Um and this one day, um he kind of hinted at me that he was interested in me, and I'm like, "Oh, right." And that was the first day that I even realized that he worked there, because before that, I always, I go there to get my coffee, and I don't think I even like, I use the app to order it, so they just call my name and I pick up my drink and that's it. So I don't have any interactions with these people. I just say thank you and just walk away. Maybe if I do talk to them, it's like 2 seconds when I'm saying thank you. So I didn't know that he was working there, but that was the day that I started noticing that he was working there, right? And then he got more and more kind of like, less passive about his affection. Like he was being really sweet, and it's been, surprisingly, it has been 2 months. Wow, I'm just realizing that poor guy. Oh my god, 2 months. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I would literally, if he's not in front of me, or if that person that is interested in me is not in front of me, I just do my own. I just start reading and forget everything, you know? And then fast forward 2 months. That poor man. And he's been vocal about how he's interested and how he whatever. And I was just thinking about, you know, since till last year, I was always in a relationship. This is actually the longest time I've been single, and I've been enjoying every second of it. And I've been enjoying it to the point where I don't want to even risk my own time, because it's so fun for me. Like, spending my time alone doing whatever I want to do, playing my guitar, like singing, sculpting, painting, reading. Those are so fun for me, and just doing little studies of what I want to do, drawing on my iPad, like, that gives me pure joy, right? And I don't want to stress about a man. I've spent so much time stressing about a man, so I'm like, I can't even risk it. But I do yearn, is what I'm talking about. Like, I do yearn and I do get lonely, and I'm like, so what's the problem here? And the problem here is that I'm obsessed with men that are in books, okay? And you know how these writers, these women writers, if they start writing a man, I'm a slut for them. Like, I'm a slut for the fictional men, okay? They sometimes usually don't even have like a physical body in my brain. I take it very literally and in an abstract concept, and that's even hotter. So what does that explain about me? But anyways, I am so in love with all these different men in books to the point where I think that I only want that. And at some point, I failed to kind of think that men in books don't exist. And men in books slowly became my standard, like my lowest bar. And that was my mistake, ain't it? Because at the end of the day, like, yes, I would love to date a man that is, like, literally written by women, but they're, like, written in like, paper, and, like, they're printed in ink. How am I going to meet them? You know what I mean? And, like, what? I don't want to meet a cosplayer, because if you're yeah. Like you're outside, you look like the character, but inside you're you. So and I don't know who you are. Like I know the character, dude. Whatever. Ugh. So I'm trying to put myself out there. I really need advice on how to let myself be open enough to even let them be interested in me and reciprocate. That is such a big issue for me, is not knowing how to reciprocate. It's like, if you don't tell me point blank to my face and be like, I like you, like that, I'm like, like I'm like reading around, I'm like walking around reading my book, bumping into fucking everything and like falling down and slipping coffee on my fucking pants like I just shat myself, okay? That's what I do. So if you're into me, just say that you're into me, because I don't know, dude. I just don't know. I wish I knew. Whatever. It's not my fault. It's y'all's fault. And that bleeds into, let's hear it for the Man of the Year trend. Lord, the singer and the God, let's stop with this. Like, it's been stress. It makes me stress. I see these beautiful, beautiful girls, right? And obviously, I don't know the whole story. I don't have to know the whole story. And these men just throwing tantrums, and calling them names and threatening them. It's not, I don't think I can even repeat that. Like threatening them in such a vulgar way. And like calling, and they're always threatening to leave, like either leave or hurt the other person to the point where they're both miserable. Why is that your react? That has been stressing me out, because men in books would never. Okay? Men in books would fucking never do that. But real men do. Like, in real life, men do. So I'm scared. I'm fucking scared, bro. Wasn't that really good? I was good at fake crying just now. I was good at that. Yeah, and I've been seeing that, and that just that fuels the flame of this fear of like, am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? Things like that, yeah. Things like that, dude. Things like that. And that bleeds into why. I don't know why I wrote that, but I'm going to try to elaborate myself to the best of my abilities so it all makes sense in a coherent way and is still entertaining. I'm trying right now. Why? Period, Why? All I can think is, why do men? Why do men, period? Number one, why do men pay $30,000 to fucking have dinner? Like, don't you? If I had $30,000 to spend in just one night, I wouldn't spend it in a dinner. I would get so many fucking. Well, first of all, I'm fucking moving to a bigger house. Well, maybe because that's all sorted out, but like still. Even if I was living in a bit bigger place, if I have $30,000, bitch, I'm getting the best fucking instrument that's out there. I'm getting the best kayagum that's out there. Or maybe like a 25-string kayagum. Like the traditional instruments. And like, I'm getting like everything that I've ever wanted. I'm getting like my own kiln so I can bake my ceramics. Bitch, there's so many things that I could do with that money. Like, you're gonna. Anyways, so why? Ugh, why? Why? And my hyperfixations is always gonna. Okay, so it was first Hosier, and that bled into extensive writing, and that bled into extensive reading, and now it bled into still extensive reading. But I don't think I have a proper hyperfix. Oh, I still write. But it's like I don't think it's bad because I write on my notebook right there. Um, yeah, I don't think I have like a major hyperfixation right now. Oh my god! But recently I heard what was the song? Or like what was the name of the song? Matilda or something like that. Medea. Or it was a Harry Styles song. The lyric was like, "You don't have to invite your abusive parents to your birthday party. Fuck them. You're fine. I love you." Let me find this song. No, not Harry Potter. Sorry, dudes. Harry Styles. Let me just go through his discography. He was in a movie? He was in Dunkirk? Okay. Slay. The album is Harry's House. Yes, it was Matilda. The lyrics are break the news, you're walking out. To be a good man for someone else. Sorry I was never good like you. Stood on my chest and kept me down. Hated hearing my name on the lips of a crowd. Did my best to exist just for you. This is not the song that I was talking about. But this kind of hit me right now, right in the gut. I'm going to have to listen to the song, right? Oh my god. Oh yeah. Okay. So it's like you can tie up your hair. No. So you tie up your hair and you smile like it's no big deal. You can let it go. You can throw a party full of everyone you know and not invite your family because they never showed you love. I'm just trying so hard not to cry. You don't have to be sorry for leaving and growing up. Matilda, you talk of the pain like it's all right. But I know that you feel like a piece of you's dead inside. You showed me a power that is strong enough to bring sun to the darkest days. It's none of my business, but it's just been on my mind. You can let it go. You can throw a party full of everyone you know and not invite your family because they never showed you love. You don't have to be sorry for leaving and growing up. You can see the world following the seasons. Anywhere you go, you don't need a reason because they never showed you love. Did he write this? Who wrote this? No, who wrote the entire lyric, dude? He wrote the song. Hyperfixation alert. Hyperfixation alert. Ding, ding, ding. He wrote the fucking song. Harry spoke about the title and why he wrote the song. Right. You know that feeling of like when you get so excited to a thing where you know like your nostrils get a little bit wider and your pupils, like you can feel your pupils dilating and you start huffing and puffing about it? just made it worse. Because men like this. Yes, I know that men like this exist. Like, obviously, Harry Styles is a real person. But it's Harry Styles at the same time. Like, what if I want a person with his heart? Dude, what if I want a person with his heart? Okay? You don't have to look like Harry Styles. Okay, you don't have to look like that. You don't have to look that good. Like, it's biologically very, very hard for you to look like that. Okay? Like, you have to have the best genes ever, but still, like, please, like, have his heart and his brain. Bitch, you don't have to invite your family because they don't, like, you can throw a party of everyone you know and still not invite your family. It's okay. Bitch, what? Because it is okay. Like, yes. That is such a warmth. How old is he? How old is Harry Styles, actually? You know, just for scientific reasons, how old is Harry Styles? 31. So he's like an year older than me. Why did I think that he was going to be like 22? Okay, I'm going to actually lose it. I can't even look at it right now. I'm going to actually lose it. Okay. Oh my God. Get off of my screen. Sorry. I'm going to actually lose it. That was visceral. I'm sorry. I'm like zoning out a little bit because like I can't. Why did he? And I have been not related to their anything, but I've been having a Taylor Swift morning these days because like last week I woke up with the tune like that, and I was like, I couldn't for the love of me remember what that song was because I'm like, I remember you were in college working part-time waiting tables, and then that was the end of the song that I remembered. And then I was like, is it You Belong With Me? And it wasn't. And I listened to her whole album, and I figured out that it was mine, the pop mix. And I've been going ham on those songs. And what I realized is that all the lyrics is literally how I imagine me being with a dude that is written in a book. So that's why teenagers are going mad, because it's so romantic by nature. And it's written by a woman. So I'm yurting all the time. But I'm not meeting it in real life. And I just read beautiful written poetry by Harry Styles. And that's stressing me out right now. I'm for real gonna have to do a full body salt scrub just right now. I have to go and cool off. I'm so serious. And what? I got a bunch of roses. I ordered it, so it's gonna come tomorrow. I'm also trying to get a bunch of different flowers. All my houseplants are blooming flowers and growing like crazy right now, which I'm so proud of them. Thank you so much. And I think that's it. My loves. Thank you so much for listening. And I really want to apologize to anyone that if there's a single person out there that, like, even for a smidget looks forward to my podcast, I'm so sorry that I'm inconsistent. I know it's a big problem for me. Like, I am procrastinating these days to a fault. I'm really trying, and I can't make like 100% promises, but I'm trying, and I'll try to upload more regularly. I really am going to try. Pinky promise. Did you do it? Are you doing it right now? Pinky promise with me. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. Bye. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Bye. Bye. Bye.